my first time doing a live, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start just because the babies are sleeping and no editing or anything. So I'm gonna show you guys what you guys are gonna need first in order to do these. And obviously you're gonna need your silicone molds. All of these are from Amazon. I have some baby shower ones. I have these skull ones from that I used for a Halloween order. These right here are my absolutely most used ones that I use all the time. And I even have this little bow one too. So all of these are from Amazon. And then of course you're gonna need your fondant. You can make your own or you can buy it already. I have some here that I bought from Walmart. You're gonna need some cornstarch, and you don't need gloves. It does help out a lot. So I'm gonna use gloves. Before I would just with my bare hands because that's how I did all the videos. One time I was making fondant to color it with gel food coloring. I want to get my hands all dirty, so I used gloves, and it was so easy to use, and it didn't stick to my fingers. It wasn't sticky at all, because one thing about fondant is that it can be very sticky. Obviously, like if it gets wet, if you're sweating. So I'm gonna head and use gloves, and then yes, you can use the silicone molds for chocolate. All you do, to be honest, is just make sure that your molds are clean, and then you're gonna go ahead and just pour your chocolate in here. In my Oreo video, and I think on the other one, I've showed you guys that I put it in a piping bag, and that's gonna give you more control to fill in the cavities of the silicone mold with the chocolate. And then once you have them all completely covered, give it a nice little tap as much as you can and just pop it in the freezer. I'd say about 3 to 5 minutes, just as long as the chocolate is solid, and you literally just pop them out just like the fondant. It's super easy. There's that you can use to put like the cornstarch on whatever surface you're using, but honestly I just get it with my hand, sprinkle it a little bit there. Then I get fun. And something about it too is that a little bit is gonna go a long way. So I'm just gonna get a little chunk right here, and then what I do is I get a little touch again. I just cover it all. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna knead your fit. What you're gonna do is just go like that, just to make it flexible. Make sure it's all incorporated and get it nice and what is it, kind of like warm, I guess you can say, so it's not stiff and it's easier to work with. Like I said, honestly, before I started using fondant, I was really intimidated by it. Because I feel like when you hear fondant, it's just so intricate, and it can be, but if you use silicone molds, it just makes it so much more easier. And that's it, pretty much. That's it right there. Once I'm done with that, I just set it down and I get whatever mold I'm gonna use. There's some people that put cornstarch on the mold before, but I never had the issue where my thing gets sticky or like it gets stuck in here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little piece, and then I'm literally just going to stick it in here. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite ones. So use this one right here. All you gotta do is just press down like that. I'm gonna fill a couple of them that with different flowers, because it does have flowers that you can use. Let me see, I'm gonna do a smaller one. And like I said, these are the ones that I use the most. I use these. I get a lot of wedding, bridal showers. I also use these for baby showers. It's very common to use like roses and like the earth tones and leaves. So these are the ones that I use the most. This one right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's actually super, super thin. I'm just gonna pop these out real quick. So you guys see that I have my fondant in there. Then all I do is literally just press the bottom like that, and it just pops right out. Hopefully it'll focus so you guys can see a little bit. And then what I do a lot also is I color these gold with some edible dust. Yeah. And then this one small one. And then you can do these, you can even do these the same day, but obviously fondant, you can do this like even 2 weeks before. What did that comment say? I didn't get to see too much. I think I saw if you can put fondant hearts on chocolate. I think that's what it said. Um, and yes, you supply the fondant with a little bit of chocolate, and that's it. See how easy that was? It just took me like 5 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna put these aside. Oh, real quick, I forgot to tell you guys. So what I do these in order. I literally fill the whole thing up, and I do about 3, 4 of them, depending on how many roses I'm gonna put on whatever I'm making. And I just pop them out. I put them to the side. I let them a bit. Like I said, sometimes I do it that morning. Sometimes I do it a week before. I even have some like that I have stored. That way I don't have to do more. I'm just gonna show you guys like the big one. And then again, pop it out. And there's my rose. So yeah, don't be intimidated by fondant. I know sometimes it can be really intimidating because like I said, fondant is usually very intricate, but these silicone will help out so much. And in this one that's more flat, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a tiny piece, and this is probably too big, but I'm still gonna use it anyway. I'll just use the big leaf. We'll see. So literally just press and kind of slide a little bit. I might need a little bit more, like a tiny, tiny bit more. Keep pressing it in there. And I'm gonna do some smaller ones. These gloves are a little bit too big on me. I see my hair so long. All right. So you guys see I have my fondant in there. And then all I'm gonna do is just press, and they just pop right out. Some of them pop out. This one, so all you do is kind of show with your finger. And there they are. There are the leaves. Super pretty. And then these ones, what I do with these ones is I color them green. I like using kind of like a mustier green. I have some here. It actually dried out, but I just want you guys to see the color. So this is a color that I usually do my leaves because I don't like a super green. I guess you could say this like a green, but like I said, it dried out after it. So I can't do the leaves, but just so you guys can see kind of what color I use the flowers. A lot of the times I'll use these white flowers and just spray them with like some pearl color, and they look really pretty. So boxes for about 6 chocolate covered Oreos. I wish I had something where I can show you guys, but like exact measurements. But honestly, even a box like this good because the Oreos are actually, you need a little bit bigger. I'd say something about this size. What would it be? Maybe an 8-inch by 5. 8 by 5 would be good. Would be a good size box, something around there to give you some room. But yeah, those are the roses right there. I'm gonna show you guys these because we are in Halloween season. These are some skulls, like a Halloween order that I did this past weekend. Again, I'm gonna get my little piece of fondant. I'm gonna stick it in here. I basically how to do it, but I'm just gonna show you guys some of the different molds that I have here, and just so you guys can see too how quickly they work. This is my first time doing a live, so when I see the comments pop up, they don't stay up long, and then I try to right now. Let me see the comments. This mold right here came in a pack of 10. I'm sorry, not 10. Came in a pack of I think it was 3 or 4 of them, and it was only $10. So good. All of these are really expensive. Never ever mold that is more than like $15. I think $15 was my most expensive one, but I believe it came with 3 or 4 of them. It was for a baby shower, but see, super easy. And got your school. And then what I do is I just pop them out right here. I'll put them to the side and I keep working on them, and then I usually just let them air out here. They dry really, really fast, and they don't even have to fully dry. You can just apply them as soon as you finish them, but it is easier once they're dry because they won't get flimsy like the roses, for example. I'm sorry, not the roses. The leaves, like these ones that are really thin, they'll be more flimsy because obviously they're not dry yet. I'm going to show you guys this mold right here. I've only used it once, and it's a little hard. Bye, have a nice day. Thank you so much for watching. So these right here, these mermaid tails, there's some molds that are bigger and thicker. This sheet right here, they're very thin and they can be very small, and when you're working with fondant like that, it's really delicate, so you just gonna have to take your time with it. And I'm still using the same little chunk that I got. I've done all of those with just a small piece that I got at the beginning, but again, I'm just getting my piece of fondant, just it into the cavity, and that mermaid tail right there, and be very tricky because this mold right here comes with a lot of them. What you could do to make it a lot easier is fill in all of the cavities and just leave it out so it dries here, and that way you don't risk it breaking once before it dries, like I'm gonna do right now, and hopefully it doesn't. And I'm leaving it a little bit thicker, that way whenever I take it out it doesn't break. I'm gonna do one more just in case. This mold here I believe was $9, but it took forever to get here, but I did go back on Amazon and I saw that they had other sellers that were selling them as well. These little tails right here are so small that they can be difficult to work with, but you guys will see right now when I take them off, and hopefully it doesn't break because that'll be a little embarrassing to show you guys how to do it and for it to break on me. So just like with our other molds, we're just gonna pop them out, but I'm just gonna be more careful with this one. See that mermaid tail? There we go. Not bad, guys. We did it. I hope it's focusing on it. There we go. They're right there. These are so pretty. These ones I do recommend you guys leave to dry because, like I said, any little movement that you do, I don't know if you guys can see, but this part's moving and this part isn't, so it's very flimsy. Just gotta be careful with that. Let me see. These ones right here. I don't want to go through and do all of them, but I'll just do one bow. That way you guys can see. My little piece of fondant. A little bit more. I'm just gonna stick it in there. See, I thought I needed more, and you guys see all that excess. So all you do is just press it in, and then the excess, I just take it off. I still have too much, so again, just squeeze it in, and then just make sure that it's all in there. Okay. Pop it right out, and you got yourself a bow. Super, super easy, you guys. These silicone molds are literally lifesavers, and they're just so freaking easy to use. Even these ones right here, these are more detailed. Now, there are going to be some that you guys can't use. Like this right here, it's just way too thin. There's no way that my fondant is going to be able to go in there. I'm going to try it. I've never tried this one. I'm going to go ahead and try it with you guys on camera, see if it works. I know for sure these ones right here, the bear, I know those for sure work because I've worked with those before. So I'm just going to do a little bear. We're going to fill all of these in, well, the ones that I mentioned, and you guys will be able to see for yourself. And if you guys hear a whole bunch of stuff in the background, you guys know I'm mom and kids are home all day long thanks to COVID. I hope you guys are all coping with that really good. For us at first, it was really hard to do homeschool, just the computers and everything. I might be able to fit that in there. I wonder if I open it a little bit. So I was able to get all my font in there, but I think that one's going to be one of the ones that in order for it to come out right, you're probably going to want it to completely dry, but I'm still going to take it out for the sake of you guys seeing this. Let's do the rattle. And just stick it, press, and then as you're doing that, just take the excess off. A little bit more. Press, press, press. Do some little baby feet. And then whenever you guys do these for your orders, make sure that your mold's completely clean. My daughter loves to go in and grab it. I always clean up before, but just because I did it really quick, these are super easy, like little dust particles. And like I said, guys, the tiniest amount of fondant works with this. So me, for example, I get this big box from Walmart, $15. I do big old things with it, and it lasts me so long. If you saw at the beginning of the video, I just got a little tiny piece, and I have made all of these, and I could do probably double as much if I went on and used all the rest of the fondant. But so I'm not here forever. I'll just show you guys this. So here is my baby shower mold. I'm gonna wait for this one at the end just so I allow it a little bit of time to dry. I'm gonna take out the baby feet. Oh no, it came out. Okay, well I was gonna wait for it. See this one? It's barely out. Um, you could even use it, I guess, without the little handle. Let's see. If we take it off, you still got a cute little baby carriage. Super cute. These are gonna be it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll go back and I'll answer any of them. There's one of the little bears. And these colored in gold dust are so cute. We got our little baby feet there. A rattle. And there's so many different kinds of silicone mold available on Amazon. This one's a little girl. You can see the bow on top of her head, ears, nose. Camera's not picking up too much, but she has eyes, nose, a little smile, and a cute little like dress. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you like them, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. I will go ahead and do my best to answer all of you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll